real quick, got a special review for you guys. I just got this in today. Yes, I have tasted it, but I'm gonna go ahead and review it real quick for you guys. So without further ado, we got Russell's 15 year. I don't know what's been happening, but my Glencairns have been breaking randomly. I broke one, my girlfriend broke one, and that was just, being clumsy accidents. But the last two have, for some reason, just formed this ring around the rim, just cracked all by themselves. I don't know where it came from or how it happened. So today we're gonna be using a regular whiskey tumbler. So I'm gonna go ahead, pour some. All right, that is very dark. That is very dark. It probably looks a little bit lighter on camera, but that is very dark. So even from this far away in this tumbler, I'm getting fruit. One of the notes that I get off of Russell's 13 that I don't really get from anything else other than wild turkey is blueberry. I don't know why, I don't know how, but on the nose and on the palate I tend to get blueberry off of it. So just off the nose, I mean, this, I've seen some reviews on it. I've seen some people say it was kind of a muted nose. I kind of get where they're going with that, but I get real deep, rich, dark fruit. I'm getting heavy blueberry off of this. I absolutely love, though, Russell's 13. It is one of my favorite drams, one of my favorite pours, and I come back to it fairly regularly. A little maple syrup, a lot of oak. I'm getting a ton of oak off of this. But what I notice is it's not the kind of oak you get off of like a 15-plus-year-old bourbon, right? Usually 15 is about that sweet spot for like hyper-aged bourbon, because it's aged in virgin oak barrels. You typically don't want to over-age it because it's very easy to over-oak it. This is extremely balanced, and the oak that I'm getting off of this is very sweet, very, very sweet, very fruity oak. It's hard to explain. Oh man, that is different. It's like everything I love about Russell's 13, but times 10. There's almost no burn on that. That is an extremely smooth pour. Wow, that is... I can't tell you if it's worth the price I paid for it. I have a bottle of Redbreast 27 in there that is better than this, and that cost about $600. I can't tell you if this is 100% on that level offhand, but what I can tell you is it is really freaking good, and I do not regret the price I paid for it. Man, I need a second sip. So it's changed a bit on the nose after that first sip. As much of a nose as I can actually get from a glass like this. It's so fruity. I've never had a 15-year-old bourbon that was this fruity. Tons of oak. Just a tad bit drying, but not in a bad way. Slight Kentucky hug. Vanilla. Blueberries. The finish. So the finish is long, but there is a quick fall off. So there's this immense burst of flavor. then this quick evolution, and then it just kind of drops to a level, but then it stays at that level. It doesn't completely go away. It stays at that level and just kind of coasts there for like a good minute, man. That's a solid. I'd say that's a solid medium long finish that leans a little bit more towards the long side. It crescendos very quickly, but it sticks around a bit. Yeah, listen. I don't want to add to the FOMO or add to the hype, but if you can get your hands on a bottle of this Russell's 15 year, I highly suggest you do. Because, man, and I'm going to be looking for a backup. Since I have one in the collection, I'm not going to pay what I paid for this bottle again. But if I can get another bottle, a backup, somewhere between $400 and $500, let alone retail, I'm definitely going to make that happen. This is an S tier bourbon, flat out S tier.